Do you have self-respect? Or are you just another simp? Too many men tolerate disrespect from women, ignoring red flags out of fear of being alone, or just for the sake of sex. Pathetic. Red flags should never be overlooked. It's always better to be alone than to be stuck with a woman who has bad character. This message might sting, but by the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of what's truly inside a woman's heart. We're going to break down 8 things a good woman would never say, so pay close attention. Number 1. Anything about size. If a woman makes comments about the size of your wood, there's a special place for her. It's called the streets. Any woman who shames you for your size is revealing something important about herself. Either she's consumed too much explicit content, or she's had far too many partners before you. In either case, she's over-sexualized and low class. The same applies to a woman who mocks your height, baldness, or any other physical trait beyond your control. These are not the kind of women you build a family or empire with. They're too fixated on superficial things and add no real value when it comes to what truly matters. Number 2. Pointing out flaws. A woman's role is to support her man. It's a responsibility given by nature, and her support can be incredibly powerful. The right woman will lift you up when you're feeling low, making you feel like a king even in moments of defeat. With her unwavering belief in you and words of affirmation, she can help you heal and regain your strength. However, some women do the exact opposite. Instead of uplifting you, they tear you down with negativity. They'll say things like, "You're going to mess up again," or hit you with an "I told you so." Maybe they'll mock you in a joking manner by calling you clumsy. These words might seem harmless on the surface, but they're actually toxic. Why? Because they chip away at your confidence, making you second-guess yourself. Over time, they create hesitation and self-doubt. After all, no one wants to be constantly reminded of their failures. As a man, you already face countless challenges. The world is relentless, and setbacks are inevitable. The last thing you need is a woman who magnifies your flaws and rubs them in your face. She should be your biggest supporter, not your biggest critic. A good woman is biased toward your potential. She sees the man you can become, even when no one else does. On the other hand, a bad woman fixates on your weaknesses and ensures you never forget them. If she constantly drags you down and stands in the way of your self-improvement, it's time to walk away. Number 3. Mentioning her ex. If a woman brings up her past relationship, it's not just disrespectful. It's a clear sign that she sees her ex as a better man than you. That's right. The fact that she even mentions him in conversation means she still thinks about him, and her words are just a small glimpse of what's really going on in her mind. The moment she starts talking about her ex, it's your cue to walk away. A woman who truly loves you and has a pure heart wouldn't even entertain thoughts of her ex, let alone bring him up. In fact, just the idea of him should be irrelevant, or even repulsive, to her. Number 4. Man up. Some women will say things like, "Man up," or "A real man would never do this." If she does this, she's trying to cut you down with words. Make no mistake. Now, as a man, there are definitely times when you need to step up, especially if you're acting weak. But it's not your woman's role to tell you when to do so. A good woman understands her place. She knows you're the leader in the relationship and will support you rather than undermine your position with disrespect. That being said, don't get it twisted. If you're being weak, you need to get your act together. You can't afford to stay in that state for long because no matter how patient or supportive a woman is, she will eventually lose both respect and attraction for you. And honestly, she should. No one respects a leader who's stuck in a pathetic mindset. Number 5. Too close with your friends. If she's constantly complimenting your friends, getting too touchy, laughing excessively, or holding long eye contact, you already know where she belongs. The streets. Some might call this insecure, but those people don't live in reality. They've been programmed by modern narratives to believe it's normal for a woman to be overly friendly with other men. Listen, no matter how much society tries to deny it, sexual tension is real, and there are countless ways it can be sparked. Long eye contact, physical touch, even shared laughter can create an opening for it. A good woman understands this and keeps a respectful distance from your male friends. She might be polite and friendly, but she never crosses boundaries. At the end of the day, there's absolutely no reason for your woman to be too close to any man, not even your own friends. Number 6, you're lucky to have me. If a woman ever tells you how lucky you are to have her, take it as a massive red flag. Not only does it expose her inflated ego, but it also signals that she's entertaining other options. You see, she might be getting flooded with DMs from guys with more status than you, or maybe someone has whispered in her ear that she could do better. Either way, a seed has been planted in her mind, making her believe she's settling. So, here's what you do. Put her theory to the test. Walk away, focus on your grind, and let her go see if she can actually find that better man. Number 7, you don't make enough money. A good, supportive woman will stand by you during tough times. She'll stay humble and endure the struggle alongside you if necessary. But an entitled woman, she'll complain, nag about your income as if you're unaware of it, and yet contribute nothing to help the situation. Listen, as a man, it's natural to feel frustrated if you're not yet where you want to be financially. And yes, you should work hard to improve. But what's never acceptable is a woman shaming you for it. Now, let's talk about another red flag. I'm too busy right now. If a woman tells you this, it's because she doesn't see you as a priority. It doesn't matter how packed her schedule is, how many hours she works, or what's going on in her life. If she truly values you, she will make time. Let that sink in. No woman is ever too busy for a man she respects and desires. The same woman who claims she's swamped would instantly clear her calendar for the man she truly wants. There's no such thing as being too busy. You're either important to her or you're not. That's the hard truth.